Well, this is later than I wanted to do this, but no time like the present. Welcome to Month in DSP for January 2024. Section 1. Notable Happenings. January 1st. Start of DSP Throwback. KO Gaming rebrands to DSP Throwback. Mike Klum announces documentary on Phil. January 3rd. Mike Klum reaches out to Dents. January 10th, Mike Klum on It's a Gundam's channel. Ket is also on stream. It Time Goril. January 11th, Hate Army Watch finds DSP is using other channels' footage. January 12th, Null deletes and restores DSP Hub. January 13th, Null wants a new mod for DSP Hub. Agent Proper steps down as a mod for the farms. DSP country audit begins as someone using a VPN gifts cheap memberships. There were also more memberships than viewers available to collect them. January 15th, DSP Throwback gets partnered. January 17th, DSP removes out-of-country memberships.
Problem is, the whole point of this leaderboard down here is to show how I'm doing support-wise on a stream, correct? And when you see 1,147 memberships, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Wow, that's a lot of members. Phil's doing really good for himself, right? That's not true. That's a misconception based on 550 memberships I'm not going to get paid for. Okay? So that's not right. Because now what will happen is people will come by and look at that and say, wow, Phil's doing well off for himself. He's got tons of support. He doesn't need help today. I'll come back in a couple weeks maybe when things are slower and I'll help him then. And that's bullshit. I make my living on that. This is my main income down here. You understand? There's no behind the scenes agreements that I have with companies to pay me to show their products. This is what I make my living on. And that can hurt me concretely. All right? So, enough is enough. Right now, I'm fixing the fucking members total to be appropriate to what I really have. I have 550 fake memberships. So if you subtract 500, you're at 647. And if you subtract the other 50, right, you're at 597. In reality, I currently have 597 members. That's the accurate number. And so what I would like to do today is get 610. Okay?
DSP also responds to a comment poorly. January 19th, DSP bans a viewer using a VPN to buy cheap members.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I just got 50 gifted memberships, but it very well could be that these memberships are from someone who's abusing this VPN thing. And I don't know, because I don't know who this person is. Who is Crypto? Right? Has anyone ever heard of this person, Crypto? Because it's weird that the people who are doing these bombs, these member bombs, are people no one's ever heard of, right? Who is Crypto? And apparently this person has only made 5 shorts on YouTube. 5 shorts, that's it, right? Their account has existed since May of last year. So, yeah, I don't know. Do you trust it or not, right? I mean, if it's real, I'm incredibly grateful. The problem is we just recently got 550 memberships that were fake. So, do you trust it or not, right? I have all these people making recommendations. Andrew did a super chat saying you should multi-class into a paladin. Who? Who should multi-class into a paladin? Thank you, Andrew. But people were saying earlier that should have been Shadow Heart, right? Yeah, the bottom line is there's nothing that I can do to stop someone using this VPN bullshit to buy stuff on YouTube on the cheap. There's nothing I can do about it at all. That's YouTube's problem to fix, not mine.
Everything went wrong on YouTube.
So for all of you who are getting memberships right now, congrats, right? But crypto, I need to know who you are and if this is legit and what's going on. You need to speak in chat and tag me and say, you know, again, you have to understand why I'm skeptical. I literally just got 550 gifted memberships last week that were not real, and I didn't get paid for them. So, I'd like to know who you are and what the deal is. If you're in here, can you talk and at least say something? Did he? Scalloped Potatoes, he literally said this is from Argentina. Did he? Oh, he did? Oh, okay. Enjoy your band. All right, here we go. Kurosawa Kid did 100-bit cheers. What's the most expensive thing you still have in your house? The most expensive thing I still have in your house is this band that I'm giving you right now because you directly violated what I just said a million times, because it's priceless when I get to ban a piece of human shit who's trying to fuck with me. So fuck off and don't come back. Crypto is permanently banned and not coming back. So there you go. So anyone who got a gifted membership, enjoy. There's nothing we can do about it, but apparently I'm not getting credit for it. He literally said in chat, yeah, it's Argentina. I used a VPN. All right, go fuck yourself and enjoy never coming back. Okay. Let's see here.
DSP finally starts hiding the memberships altogether. January 20th, DSP pulls out of Mike Klum documentary. January 21st, regular members can no longer submit videos on DSP Reacts following cheap member bombs.
So, yeah, I think what the solution here is cancel the standard memberships, cancel the super memberships. They no longer will exist, and I'm going to lose all that support immediately, and there's nothing I can do about that. Create 2 new tiers. One will just be the entry tier, which is, I mean, that's what I'll call it, entry tier. And it'll be like $1 or $2, and all you get is access to the emotes and the chat crown badge. That's it. Okay? Then there's the the new standard tier or the submissions tier. Maybe I'll call it submissions tier, right? And that'll be $5.99. And that tier will be, you know, immune to the gifted, so it can't be gifted. You get to submit 2 clips a week for the show into the randomized playlist, and you get to submit questions for the Q&A into another thread, and basically it's random select clips and questions. So now you get added value. You have a chance not only to get your clip watched, but also to get your question answered during the Q&A segment. So there's added value, and it makes sense to pay a little bit more for it. The problem is, I guarantee you, like with any change, I'm gonna go from 100 members down to like 20. I guarantee it. I'm not joking, I'm not exaggerating. This is what's gonna happen, and now I'm gonna lose a lot of income this month. And I'm already down on income because ad revenue is terrible in January, so I'm already down. And then on top of that, I've lost a ton of membership income on this channel because people who normally would have become members or re-upped their memberships didn't do that because they got gifted memberships this month that were free. So I'm already down on a ton of income because of all this shit, you know? And it's bullshit and it's not fair. But what can I do? I guess I just gotta tough it out, and I have to hope that this next month goes really well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to hope that in the next, between now and the end of the month, so we got, what, like 9 days left, that goes well, that the new releases on Friday perform well, people show up, they support those streams. I have to hope that, you know, things in February go well with tips and the like, or else I'm going to be screwed. And it's not my fault. What did I do wrong? Right now, it shows on YouTube, my views are actually higher this month than they were in December. My engagement is better this month than it was in December. And I've got other new channels that are successful. Throwback is doing good. But I'm doing poorly because of this bullshit, right? That's really fair. So, that's life. And again, I tell you guys this for a reason. I want you to know what's going on. I'm a transparent guy. I don't want people shocked that things are changing and stuff. I'm not going to just change stuff without discussing it with you, right? I just want to let it be known. Listen to me. I don't want to change DSP Reacts. I like it as it is. It's this nonsense with this exploit and the trolls that are making me do this. I don't like having to fucking change stuff because of it, but I have to. It's only fair, or else there's no value to being a member over there if everyone just gets one for free and now no one has a fair chance to get their clip watched, right?
January 24th, DSP goes full Bad Bunny, doubts users can't afford increased membership price.
Sarah says she cannot afford the more expensive membership. You cannot afford $5.99 versus $3.99. Well, if you really, really can't, I'm certainly not going to complain. I'm not so sure about that. I don't know if I believe you that you're telling me that something you pay $3.99 for now that you can't pay $5.99 for to get the same thing plus added benefits because a troll is trying to ruin the channel. I have a hard time believing that. I'm sorry, I really do. But maybe you can't scrounge up the $2. That's okay then. Obviously, I can't force anyone to do anything, but I told you that's my concern. My concern is people don't like change. And it's been like this for a year, and it works, and people are used to it, and now I'm being forced into a change I don't want to do. I don't want to do that change, and I'm being forced, and that sucks. So right there, there's an example. I almost feel like there's going to be people who are going to say, well, I just can't do it. It's like, well, can you really not do it? Or you just not want to do it, right? Because you're afraid, you don't like change. You don't want to have to pay more. I hear you. I don't want you to pay more. You know what I mean? It fucking sucks. It's these pieces of shit ruining everything that I have set up here. You know what I mean?
Don't remember, Bad Bunny? Lucky you.
$5 a month.
January 27th. DSP flips out on Chatter for comparing himself to a video game character.
Now, in reality, it's funny because, you know, by the way, how about this? I don't know what the fuck idiots are talking about with memes and shit. Oh, it's like, he's just like me. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't follow your dumb fucking memes. So take your meme and shove it up your fucking ass, because I have the ability to make an observation that's factually fucking based. Just because I'm Darkside Phil doesn't mean I get to ignore fucking facts that the characters in this game are going through what I go through on a daily fucking basis. Shut the fuck up. I'm not taking your shit. I don't care who the fuck it is. There's people in the chat right now. Oh, he's doing a meme. Oh, this is cringe. Shut the fuck up and eat it. Eat it. Give me your mailing address. I want to mail you a spoon so you can eat shit out of my fucking ass. I'm tired of people saying that because I am who I am, I can't say a factual observation. It's a fucking fact that the characters in that game are going through what I have factually gone through on a daily fucking basis for years. So shut the fuck up.
January 28th. That same chatter later showed up on Twitter. January 31st. Super Spurg starts flagging pages and channels again. Section 2. Games. Baldur's Gate 3. Ongoing. Sea of Stars. Hiatus. Dropped. Resident Evil 0 Remastered. Rage Quit.
Here he comes. Okay. Look at these terrible camera angles. Like, there's no angle where you can optimally aim and shoot this guy. What the fuck? You couldn't even see him or hear him over there. So there's no way to know the boss is coming because the angles are so fucking bad. What the fuck? Fuck this game. I'm done with it. Now I'm really done. I'm not playing it anymore. I'm done. I don't care. I actually don't care. I'm done. We're going to do something else today. I've had enough. He literally runs across the entire room and instantly grabs you. He's silent in the room. This giant boss is silent in the fucking room, but then he dashes across the entire room and instantly grabs you. Go fuck yourself, Capcom. You made the worst Resident Evil. You guys don't even deserve my fucking rest of my time for today. You don't. This game is trash. There's every angle in that room is meant that you can't see the boss. Literally, every single angle you can't see him, and then he goes zoop across the whole screen and grabs you. Why do I want to play this? I don't want to walk back 10 minutes each time to fight this fucking boss again. I'm glad I played it in 2016, but that was a complete trash game. Man, that was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in Resident Evil. Really, I have no desire to play it ever again, right? I don't want to play it. There's nothing fun about that. It's going to be me for 2 hours fucking around getting tortured and wasting time. I could just talk with you guys for 2 hours and do more meaningful content than that. I could scratch my ass for 2 hours and get more out of it than playing this piece of shit. If you want to see the end, go fucking watch my original playthrough. I'm older now. I'm 8 years older. I don't have time to waste on crap. And this is crap. This is grade A crap. Stinky crap. Really, I wish, you know what I really wish? That I could have played Resident Evil 3 again. The original. Because I played it, but I played it on PS3 when I had a working PS3 and it was the PS1 version. And I don't have access to that anymore.
Like a Dragon Gaiden. Finished. Street Fighter 6. Quit. RoboCop Rogue City, finished. Modern Warfare 3, hiatus. Palworld, ongoing. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, ongoing. Tekken 8, ongoing. Section 3, money. Sources, the DSP Tips Tracker and JGAnno24 on Twitter. Links in description. JG Anno sums. Tips, $4,516. Super Chats, $1,294, $906 after fees. Tips Tracker, tips, $4,516. Super Chats have been broken since June of 2023. Memberships are a bit screwy thanks to the VPN gifted art. Take last accurate on-screen memberships and multiply by 5 for minimum. $580 times 5 equals about $2,900 or $2,030 after fees. For a total minimum, that is $4,516 plus $906 plus $2,030. That is $7,452 at minimum. Section 4, DSP Adjacent. January the 2nd. Bit of a stub. OIC spurged out in chat about fanfic. On a side note, if anyone finds said fanfic and can prove it, I'll do a dramatic reading. January 7th. RTU believes the Mike Klum documentary will cause a detractor civil war, and promptly gets clowned on.
Listen, I'm like second in line to fucking Tevin almost. Listen, I'm like second in line to fucking Tevin almost. Listen, I'm like second in line to fucking Tevin almost. Tevin almost. Tevin almost. Tevin almost.
You're second in line to Tevin? To do what exactly? The fuck are you talking about? Tevin don't give money to fucking DSP, you fat bitch. What are you talking about? It's quite a claim you're making, buddy.
There was a lot more back and forth, but I don't want to give RTU any attention. January 9th. DSP fan Redemption Games caught being a degen by a troll. As a disclaimer, this was a gay op. I don't condone this, but we'll laugh at the results. January 12th, it's Derek Day. January 20th, some Discord messages from Diamond Girls regarding Derek are posted by Queen of Hate.